Okay, so this is gonna be week 3 of PWC. For my opponent is going to be. I'm just gonna restart it then. Okay, week 3 of PWC. Our opponent this week, San Francisco Celebes. Honestly, I was terrified for this matchup. I'm recording this after the fact, which I didn't plan on doing, but I was terrified of this matchup. I was terrified of Latias. I brought Ambipom because that's, like Ambipom over Zoroark because of the speed tier. I didn't want to speed tie that thing. I was also terrified of Milotic and Lantern because where are my Scald Switch ins? Well, I'll tell you where. It's Covert Cloak Iron Hands. Obviously these two Unaware Mons completely blocking any attempt to set up. Except, of course, for Mold Breaker Tinkaton with Stealth Rock. Let's just go down the team. I'm just like talking about everything. We started with the Arachnid. I went ahead and went with Terra Steel because with Water Bubble, we still take Torch Songs very well, and pretty much nothing else hits Steel except for the Ursaluna, but you would never want to use a Ground type move when I'm a Bug type. So, with Citrus Berry and like almost max HP, a little bit of speed investment so that we outspeed a minimum speed Ursaluna. Standard set really, Liquidation, Leech Life, Mirror Coat. It does its thing. That sets up sticky webs and hits really hard with water type moves and not much else. Second, Tinkaton. Black Glasses, which is pretty interesting, but we're running Mold Breaker, so I expected him to run at least one of these Unaware Mons, simply because of my team. It has a lot of setup on it. But with Mold Breaker Tinkaton and Black Glasses, I'm actually able to not necessarily always one-hit KO Skeledirge with knockoff, but if it's taken rocks damage, then almost certainly. And that also hits, obviously, everything really hard with a +2 Gigaton Hammer, so. Yeah. Mold Breaker was just, it looked good to me. Its typing is also quite good into most of these mons. Third, I made this trade specifically for this week. I feel a little bit bad about that, but I saw that there was an Ursaluna, and I didn't really have anything for it on my team. Given that, like, it's just bulky as fuck, you know? Nothing can really, like, outspeed and take care of it at the same time. I have to be able to take hits from it. So I traded, I don't know if that made any sense, but I traded for Sinistcha. I gave it a Kasib Berry so that I would be able to sit in front of a setup Miss Magus. Heatproof obviously protects me from Skeledirge. Pretty normal set. I'm running Giga Drain so I don't miss. I'm not running Strength Sap. Like, there is 1, 2, 3... Well, I would never want to, like, Strength Sap on it. Oh. Don't know why that just moved. Anyways, I would never want to Strength Sap on the incoming Milotic. And interesting to note that the Sticky Webs does cause a problem against Milotic in a lot of cases. But I was willing to, like, take the risk, or maybe even... Oh. I don't know why that's happening. Anyways, so yeah, we are a Calm Mind setup set, but we also have Substitute because I know that he's got the Unaware Mons. So if he wants to switch in the Unaware Skeledirge, well, he's got to sit there and take a Shadow Ball. So yeah. A lot of Fizdef, like I said, we're meant for Ursaluna, so. Covert Cloak Iron Hands. Max Special Defense. Good bit of HP. Like I said before, this is meant for Lantern, this is meant for Milotic, maybe Shaman, maybe Skeledirge. I should have probably run Earthquake on one of these slots, because I don't hit Skeledirge very easily. But yeah, it's just a special defense bulky set with covert cloak so that I can take on Milotic, or this Scald users, basically. Yeah. Next was Expert Belt Ambipom. With Expert Belt and Triple Axle, we don't necessarily one-hit KO this, but if it's taken like 3 or 4 turns of burn, maybe rocks or something, Triple Axle will KO. Knockoff Expert Belt obviously does a lot to Latias, Skeledirge, U-turn as well, and the Fake Out is just strong against most of these things. And it's free in a lot of cases. And last but not least, I'm running a Choice Band Roaring Moon this time. Again, because of the Unaware Mons, I figured I would just be able to catch him off guard. Like, when the Roaring Moon comes in, he's going to want to switch into Clefable, and I can just hit him really hard with a U-turn, knock off Ironhead, whatever I feel like. So, that's the team. I don't have a whole lot more to say about it. Game is coming up soon. Okay, week 3. I'm late on week 3, and just some things happened between all of our games. I've had a crazy day. All you need to know is my doctor prescribed magnesium citrate. Google it if you want to. You know what I really want is the Ruined Trio. Let's see. Ruinous Legend, yeah. I'm scared for this game. I'm afraid of this matchup. I didn't like it very much during team building. I actually put, what's it called, Sinistcha? I traded for that this week, specifically because of the Ursaluna. I have no switch-ins to it, basically. And there it is. And obviously he's bringing both Unaware Mons, because I have pretty good setup, which is why we're running the Choice Band. What is this thing? Roaring Moon? We're running Choice Band because, you know, I think he's going to be unaware anyways. So I could be dumb, but I don't see hazard removal, which makes me want to just go straight for Sticky Web. I could see him going for Rampardos though, actually. Expecting that, so I kind of just like Sinistcha. It's got a great matchup into everything, and I do think that he wants to lead the Rampardos. This doesn't generally feel like a great lead, but it's also good into Miss Magus because of Mecha Seed Berry. We'll see what happens. It could have also been Roaring Moon. Like, Choice Band U-turn is really, really strong. Like, Miss Magus takes 40% from that, or 30 maybe? I don't know. I should probably pull up a calc. Just for future reference. It is the Rampardos, perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. With Mold Breaker. Should have looked at my team again. I do have a lot of Fizda. I like that. Do I substitute maybe? I'm honestly gonna substitute. What moves can this thing have? Rampardos. Like, it can have Avalanche, I guess. I'm gonna sub. Straight for a Stone Edge. Wow, it does literally no damage. That's what I like to see. Okay. So FizzDef investment really paying off here. Obviously, I want a Giga Drain to try and heal up. I'm not running Strength Sap. Okay, that's actually fine. Are you like a Salt Vest or something? No. Okay. That's so fine. That's free Arachnid webs. And it didn't break my sub. Okay. Well, I mean, that was a good turn too. I suppose he just didn't want to switch into something and get burned. Now I have to remember Torch Song will go through my substitute. But I do have Heat Proof. So I probably just want to throw off the Shadow Ball. Or do I go straight for this? I don't think I need to. I can threaten him out very easily with like anything else. I am just gonna go for the damage. I expect Spadef, right? I don't know. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, but he is gonna 1v1 me if I stay in. I don't think I like staying in. I'd like to have a backup plan against Ursaluna, so I'm just gonna go straight into Araquanid. I should take it well with my Water Bubble. Slack off is fine. Free switch is fine. Even at +1, you're never killing me, right? Do I... Like, you want to switch, right? So I should just web. I think that's fine. So unfortunately we don't have a 60-minute timer. Like I said, it was kind of crazy. We had a lot of things go wrong for this game, so we're working with 20 minutes here. Sticky webs I feel like will help me speed up my offense. Make me hit harder, make it harder for him to take my hit. That's also going to make my Araquanid faster than Ursaluna, which is a big deal. Do I want to just, like, big liquidation? I've got a Citrus Berry and Mirror Coat. Stealth Rock is honestly pretty fine. Like, I can go ahead and Terra Steel here, and that's going to make it easier for me to switch in later. Defense Drop is amazing. Because if I understand Unaware correctly, it only ignores my stat changes. So I think he will be taking a -1 defense attack. I'm going to Terra, so I can switch in easier. The Milotic will be a little bit of a problem with the Sticky Webs, but at -1 it's going to be a little bit easier to take out, right? I think let's Terra Steel... And actually Leech Life. I don't want you to switch in Milotic and get a second competitive boost. Okay. He will get the boost. Oh, no boost. Did they... Okay. Like, it's possible they changed how that works, but I thought that only applied to your own Sticky Webs after court change. That it like, doesn't boost you anymore. So I don't know if he's competitive. That does literally no damage. Cool. But it's Marvel Scale. That's not bad news. It's probably like Max Spadef invested then. I really want a Mirror Coat here. Because I think you're going to Scald. Let's just... Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Should do a good amount of damage. It's actually 2-hit KO. You can't stay in and Scald me here. So I'll just... Leech Life? Okay, there's a Recover. But I kinda just wall you here. Now I do have a Covert Cloak Iron Hands, which is specifically meant to take this out. It's just... With Marvel Scale, I'm not sure if it's even that efficient. So... I would love the free switch to Sinistcha, but I don't see how I can get that. But I'm going to expect you to either not Scald or switch. So I'll Liquidation here. Like, you know you can't stay in and Scald forever, right? Okay, I would call that a great play by me. How much does this do to Ursaluna? Wow. You know, sometimes I'm good at this game. So basically, Ursaluna just is sacked here, right? Like, goodbye. That's the biggest threat on their team out of the way, so I really, really like that. Okay, Araquanid's kind of popping off a little bit. The Skeletor just gonna be -1, so I can still hit it with the Liquidation, and I'm still Water Bubble. Like, Water Bubble will still cut this damage in half. It does nothing, like, at all. Interesting he's faster than me, though. He must have a decent amount of investment. Let's see, what do you have left? Do I need my Araquanid anymore? Like... Not really. I'm just gonna Liquidation again, like... Think I live? Yeah? Wow, Araquanid kind of snatched the wig, like... And then I get a Citrus Berry, too, like... wow. I mean... That looks very good for Araquanid's stats. +2. Wait, did I get the last... Yeah, Ursaluna. Okay. So, I don't want this thing to set up on me. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't just Liquidation. Unless you're Choice Specs, I don't think you're gonna kill me. I would expect you to be EV'd to live this, though. Nope. I actually got a crit. That is the most unfortunate crit I've ever seen. I'll go ahead and calc it, though. Araquanid, I think... What is my set? I'm 112 Adamant. Into Miss Magus. Well, yeah, if you don't have any investment, it is a one-hit KO, like always. That's with Mystic Water for some reason. It's still a one-hit KO with no investment. I'm literally just gonna Liquidation again. I don't see a reason not to. Oh, Thunder Wave. Lefties. Thing is, though, you can't heal out of range of Gigaton Hammer, so I want this thing gone. So, I'm expecting Fizdef, and like I expect that you survive this. Let's see though. I am a Swords Dance set on Tinkaton. I'm Swords Dance because I have Mold Breaker. So I want to see Tinkaton 172 Adamant. Oops. Tinkaton. Oh my god, Tink. 172 Adamant. Clefable. So yeah, Fizdef, well, it's 81.2 minimum on Fizdef. I'm gonna Swords Dance. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this game. Like, I'm not making a crazy read or anything, but also I hit through Marvel Scale. That's amazing. Okay, with Mold Breaker, I mean. So I think I only have knockoff, though, to hit this, which is not going to do that much. But if I get burned, like, whatever. Does a lot. Nice, no burn, okay. I think that's just game. We'll knock off again. Actually gets the KO. Yeah, so Mold Breaker ignores Marvel Scale, I'm pretty sure, and it also ignores Unaware, so it is a +2 Gigaton Hammer that's about to hit him. Well, I didn't actually record a team prep intro, but I think I'm going to now, because I guess my team was very well prepared for this. Boom. Okay. Well, we're 2-1 now. That feels great. 8 points for Sticky Webs, 8 points for Terra Sticky Webs was definitely worth it, by the way. And switching my signature to Araquanid, also definitely worth it. Tinkaton's Steel Fairy typing is just too good to get rid of, in like most cases. So that made no sense, but very good game. That was a lot of fun. Good luck in week 4 to everyone.